Hey, House of Fame fam! Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the juiciest stories from the world of reality TV. Today, we've got a lineup of sizzling news that's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat. So grab your popcorn and let's jump straight into it. First up, we're diving into the drama surrounding JT Thomas from Southern Charm. After being hailed as a fan favorite in Season 9, it seems the tides have turned. What went wrong with his romantic gestures? And how did he leave fans heartbroken? Let's find out. Next, we have Craig Conover breaking his silence on Paige DeSorbo's shocking allegations about their split. Did he really cheat, or is it all part of a retaliatory scene? Stick around as we unravel the truth behind their turbulent relationship. Anyways, things weren't all sunshine for Austen, Kroll, and Madison LeCroy as their explosive reunion reveals a history of toxicity. What was said and who got called a monster? You won't want to miss this intense recap. And Austen Kroll is at it again. This time he's weighing in on Craig Conover's breakup. But should he really be sharing his 2 cents? Let's discuss why some fans think he should keep his opinions to himself. Last but not least, we have Ciara Miller calling out Craig for not being the perfect guy everyone thinks he is. What truths does she reveal about his relationship with Paige DeSorbo? We'll break down all the hot takes and revelations. Make sure to stick around for all the details, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let's get started. Let's dive into the drama surrounding JT Thomas from Southern Charm. Fans were initially rooting for him as he was the saving grace of Season 9, stepping in as a breath of fresh air among the cast. His endearing connection with Taylor Ann Green and his tensions with Austen Kroll made him a favorite. However, things have taken a sharp turn. During a recent episode, viewers witnessed an unexpected love triangle unfolding. It seems JT and Venita have some chemistry brewing, and fans couldn't help but notice. Their flirtation started back during the Season 9 cast trip to Jamaica. After being friend-zoned by Taylor, JT found comfort in Venita's companionship as they watched a tropical sunrise together. Venita felt a connection with the newcomer, supporting JT during his low moments. Fast forward to a recent episode where Venita couldn't stop smiling as she revealed her crush on JT to Leva Bonaparte, describing how yummy he looked in a sky blue shirt. It was a moment many fans found adorable, but it raises the question, where does that leave Taylor? In a sweet attempt to win JT's heart, Venita even cooked him a homemade meal, carefully preparing a dish she knew he would love. The chemistry was undeniable as JT acknowledged it by saying, "There's something, right? Like, you know that there's chemistry here?" "I do." Venita could hardly contain her excitement. She responded, "I had a feeling that it was there." This had fans rooting for them. But just as things looked promising, JT dropped a bombshell. He was still seeing someone else. What was meant to be a romantic dinner turned into a crushing revelation for Venita. She had stepped into this moment with hope, only for JT to admit, "But it's just, and I'm just being real, I'm seeing someone." Fans were left heartbroken, feeling for Venita, who seemed to genuinely connect with JT. This emotional roller coaster has left many questioning JT's character. Was he just toying with their feelings? It felt like emotional cheating to some fans, who wondered if Venita was merely an option for JT to fall back on. In the end, it was heartbreaking to watch, not only for Venita but for fans who had supported JT throughout. JT's recent actions have many struggling to stand by him now, as his previous image as a gentleman crumbles. So, what does this mean for Venita and her quest for love? Will she move on from this heartbreak, or are there still unresolved feelings? Fans are eager for the next episode to see where this complicated love story goes. Moving on to our next story, Craig Conover is finally breaking his silence regarding the shocking claims made by his ex-girlfriend, Paige DeSorbo. During a recent appearance on the Tamron Hall show, Craig addressed allegations that he was texting other women while still in a 3-year relationship with Paige. Craig started off by expressing his disappointment in how things have played out in the press, asserting that it's not how he envisioned their breakup being portrayed. Paige's allegations shocked fans when she said she caught him texting two other women during their relationship. And they aired out their grievances just as the new season of Summer House was about to premiere. In a clip from the show that fans have been buzzing about, Craig explained that the timeline of events is crucial. He pointed out that Paige's claims came well after their split in November 24, saying, "That wasn't part of our breakup. That was filmed later on." He even went as far as to call her comments a retaliatory scene, suggesting that she was responding to backlash from fans following their breakup. During the interview, Craig passionately defended his loyalty, recounting a conversation he had with his Southern Charm co-star Shep Rose, who told him, "That's the most frustrating thing about you, is how loyal you are." Craig insisted, "I've never cheated." And although he acknowledged that their relationship had its ups and downs, he wanted to convey that he never crossed that line. Paige, during her confessional, revealed just how hurt she felt. "I'm like, Craig, what are you talking about? I feel like you're so betraying me right now," she said to her friends, revealing her emotional turmoil. The tension escalated as Paige articulated her own frustrations about how their breakup was depicted, saying that she had never been unfaithful. The drama has certainly raised eyebrows among fans, with many split on who to support. While some understand Paige's feelings and support her stance, others are backing Craig, emphasizing his loyalty. Could it be that both sides have valid views? As this story unfolds, fans are left wondering what the future holds for both of them and whether these revelations will impact their personal lives moving forward. Stay tuned to see if Craig and Paige can either mend their friendship or if they'll continue to air their grievances publicly. Next up, we're turning our attention to the turbulent relationship between Austen Kroll and Madison LeCroy. Their dramatic journey reached a boiling point during the Season 7 reunion of Southern Charm, where tensions were palpable. Austen, visibly upset, labeled Madison a monster after revisiting their complicated history on the show. The couple's roller coaster romance had already been under scrutiny, especially after a controversial video surfaced, allegedly showing Austen cheating on Madison with two women. Viewers will remember the infamous moment when Andy Cohen questioned Austen about the video during a recent episode of Watch What Happens Live. Austen vehemently denied any wrongdoing and tried to clarify the situation, but the damage had already been done. As the reunion unfolded, it was clear that there was still a mountain of resentment between the former flames. In one heated exchange, Austen divulged to the group, "How she treats me and talks about me is so effing bad. I am effing done with this human." His emotions spilled over as he confronted Madison, leading to a raw moment where he admitted, "You are like a monster to me." Madison didn't shy away from the confrontation. Instead, she retorted with her own criticisms. In a particularly biting response, she quipped, "You're a great actor," highlighting the theatrics of their breakup. This exchange exemplified the toxicity that had permeated their relationship, leaving viewers shocked at the turn of events. What's more, Austen acknowledged during the reunion that watching the season back broke his heart repeatedly as he realized just how poorly Madison treated him. The audience was left wondering, how did they get to this point? Both were clearly hurt, and their harsh interactions were a testament to the unresolved feelings and lingering bitterness that defined their relationship. With the reunion serving as a major catalyst for their fallout, fans are left questioning if there's any hope for closure between these two. Will they finally be able to move on from each other, or is this just the beginning of more drama to come? Only time will tell as viewers continue to tune in for the latest twists and turns from the Southern Charm cast. And now we shift gears to Austen Kroll once again, but this time he's stepping into the role of commentator as he weighs in on Craig Conover's breakup with Paige DeSorbo. Austen, known for having a strong opinion, opened up about his thoughts on their split during a recent podcast appearance. But many fans are questioning if he really should be sharing his 2 cents. Austen and Craig have been best friends for years, but it seems that Austen believes Craig may not be treating their friendship with the respect it deserves. He remarked, "I think that at the root of it, Craig has always viewed me as Mr. Season 4, implying that Craig doesn't take him seriously enough." This comment showcased the insecurities that have sometimes marred their friendship, as Austen expressed feeling picked on by Craig and others in their friend group. During his podcast, Austen elaborated on his concerns about Craig and Paige's relationship dynamics, stating, "It was just like a couple of things. She hadn't been in Charleston in ages." One could feel the tension as he recounted how he noticed their odd behavior during the holidays. It's clear that Austen perceives red flags and feels a protective instinct over his friend Craig, but many are left wondering if he's overstepping by commenting on something so personal. Austen didn't hold back, sharing that he was frustrated over the fact that Paige hadn't been fully present for Craig, especially during important events like their bar opening. He seemed to imply that if Paige truly cared about Craig, she would make the time for him, revealing a level of judgment that could be seen as hypocritical given Austen's own tumultuous love life. The waters get murkier when you consider Austen's past experiences. Many fans find it amusing or perhaps ironic that Austen, who has faced his own challenges in relationships, would take it upon himself to scrutinize Craig's love life. It raises the question, can he really be viewed as a reliable source of relationship advice? As fans continue to speculate on whether Austen's commentary is genuinely coming from a caring place or if it's masked jealousy, it leaves us all wondering what the future holds for these friendships. Can Austen find the right balance between support and stepping into the friend zone of critique? We're eager to see how this plays out in upcoming episodes. Finally, let's delve into the thoughts of Ciara Miller as she brings a fresh perspective on Craig Conover's relationship with Paige DeSorbo. Ciara, a close friend of Paige, has been candid about the dynamics of their romance, and her insights have stirred up quite the conversation among fans. In a recent interview, Ciara didn't mince words when discussing Craig, declaring that she felt just AA1 in terms of surprise regarding their breakup. This low rating reflected her front-row seat to the nuances of their relationship over the past 3 years. Ciara emphasized, "I feel like I really know that girl," asserting that after watching Paige navigate her relationship with Craig, she saw several signs that things weren't quite right. As the discussion progressed, Ciara tackled the backlash Paige faced after the split. She pointed out the misogyny that often targets women in the public eye, specifically how Paige has been criticized for moving on too quickly. Ciara defended her friend, stating, "You're dating people to figure out if you want to be with them. And ultimately she didn't, and that's totally fine." This notion of dating to discover compatibility has resonated with fans who believe Paige deserves the opportunity to explore her options without judgment. But Ciara didn't stop there. She highlighted the transformation Craig underwent during his time with Paige, making it clear that it wasn't all smooth sailing. She remarked, "We're not gonna sit here and act like Craig is just like the ultimate peach," indicating that Craig's character has been framed more positively than perhaps it deserves. Ciara pointed out how much effort Paige put into helping Craig grow, emphasizing, "He's become more focused on work, and he's stopped partying in Charleston," attributing this growth to Paige's influence. In a bold statement, she mused, "If he wanted to move to New York, he could have gotten an apartment here." This comment really cuts deep, sparking debates among fans about whether Craig was truly committed to making their relationship work. Ciara concluded her thoughts by addressing the differences in how audiences perceive the two shows where these stars reside. She mentioned the contrasting dynamics between Southern Charm and Summer House, encouraging fans to be more discerning about their opinions and consider how the narratives are framed. With insights like these, Ciara is certainly shaking things up in the conversation surrounding Craig and Paige. She questions the idea of blame and challenges viewers to reconsider who the true villain might be in this story. As this drama continues to unfold, will Craig and Paige find closure, or is this just the beginning of a new chapter for both? Eh,